What is up, guys? It is Jacob here, and I wanted to make a quick video to address a question that a lot of people have asked me. So I flip phones on the daily, and I also run my own Facebook ads agency. And so people kind of ask me, which one's better? Which one would be the best thing to get into? Which one's more profitable? All of that. So I kind of wanted to make a video today to address that. For those of you that don't know, I'll explain what both of them are. So phone flipping, that's essentially you buying phones locally at a small amount at a small price, and then you reselling them either locally again or somewhere online for just a higher for a higher price. So you have a margin there, and that margin is your profit. So it is extremely profitable. It's an amazing business, and I recommend phone flipping to everybody out there. I'm still flipping phones on a daily basis, even with myself running a Facebook ads agency. Now, with the Facebook ads agency, a lot of you are wondering what that is. It's really cool. It's a cool concept. So essentially, there's so many businesses throughout the United States, and a lot of them just don't know how to advertise very well, or they're spending money advertising in the wrong places. So they're advertising on billboards, on magazines, all types of stuff like that. But the thing about when you're advertising on those is, one, nobody looks at billboards anymore, and two, you can't track your return on investment. So you're spending all this money and you don't really know if you're getting any customers from that. So Facebook ads are really cool because really what you do is you contact a business, you tell them that you can run their Facebook ads for them, and they think, wow, if he's running Facebook ads for me, I'm making more money. We can track how many customers are coming in. It's a great setup. So that's what Facebook ads and a Facebook ads agency is you're contacting businesses, you're offering them that you will run ads for them, they pay you, and then you spend some of the money that they pay you on the ads to bring them customers, and then you keep the rest of the money. So prime example, you could contact a business, they pay you $1,000 a month to run their ads for them. You spend 30 minutes to maybe 2 hours setting up their Facebook ads campaign, and then you spend about $200 on their advertisement. So boom, right then and there you made $800. And the cool thing is these people pay you on a monthly basis because they see you do a good job, they see you bring them more business. So every single business that you get, you can hope or at least expect that most of them are going to pay you every single month going forward. So it's reoccurring money, and you're already working with the business. You don't have to spend money to get them or anything like that. Let me address what is my favorite industry out of both of them, what industry you should be in, and kind of what I like about both of them. So, the really cool thing with phone flipping is what kind of got me into the whole entrepreneurship. I'd always been into making money by myself, making money online or making money through eBay. But I couldn't find the right products to sell. Nothing was working for me, and to be honest, it was just really confusing. So I started flipping phones. I saw some videos on it on YouTube, and I started flipping phones, started buying phones for example, $100, reselling them for $200, $230 same day. And to me, I was like, wow, this is a really good system because I'm able to make $100 to $200 a phone. If I'm selling 5 or 6 phones a day, obviously that adds up a ton. And I was, starting out, even my first month, I did have a few days. I was literally making $1,000, $2,000, $3,000 in a day. Obviously, that's not normal. That's not always going to happen. I'd venture so far to say it's rare. It's not what you can expect, but it's really cool that you can buy phones locally and resell them online same day for profit. And the benefit of that, obviously, is you control your own time, you control your own hours, you meet up with people whenever you want to, you get to meet new people, and you have your phone sold the exact same day. Now, one of the downfalls to phone flipping is that the market can be extremely crazy. So there are a lot of things, software issues in a sense, that a lot of the unlocking services have, to where you can buy a phone one day and you can expect to get this amount for it, but when you go to resell it online, that day the sales could have plummeted, the prices for it could be a lot lower, and that's just how it is. So phone flipping is a great market, but it is unstable, and you do face a lot of local competition. So if there's 3 or 4 other people in your town, which usually there are, that are flipping phones, then obviously all the phones in your town, you have to share it with them. So depending on how good or how bad you are, you can get a lot more business or not a lot of business, and that's just kind of part of it. But still, phone flipping has massive profit potential. The cool thing about a Facebook ads agency is, yes, there's so much competition out there. So many people run ads for businesses, but the thing is, most of them just don't do a good job, and businesses are not happy with them. So they're always looking for somebody else to run ads. On the other side of that, there's a little less than 30 million businesses in the United States, and they all need new customers. They all need more customers, so they're all willing to pay for advertisement to get those customers. So that's what's really cool. And if you just have 5 to 10 businesses a month paying you $1,000, $2,000, $3,000, you can see how that adds up extremely quickly. And it's one of those businesses that's extremely scalable. And that brings me to the question, which business is more scalable? I'll say with phone flipping, again, it's great money, it's easy money, but the scalability of it is scalable, but not to the potential of a Facebook ads agency. So for example, you can contact and you can get a new Facebook ads client almost on a daily basis, whether it's for $500, $1,000, $2,000, $3,000. You can get somebody on a daily basis, and the cool thing is that if you do a good job, and if you're, with these clients, if you're bringing them customers, they're going to pay you on a monthly basis every single month for the rest of their business life. So now you've created passive income, and then every new business that you get, you kind of add it to the total, and the money piles up in a sense. You don't keep every client that you get as part of it. Some won't be happy, and that's okay. But you have the great potential to have all your profits snowballed, and then you have passive income. With phone flipping, it still is scalable because you can have a lot of repeat customers. In fact, over half of my phone flipping business is repeat customers, which means the same people come back to me over and over and over again. So essentially what they do is they buy phones from people and then they sell the phones to me. So I'm making a little bit smaller of a profit, but I'm almost doing no work. All I have to do is meet up with them and give them cash. So they're both great industries. I would say Facebook ads is much, much more scalable, but again, they're both great and I still do both. Now, as far as barrier to entry, that's probably the next question, because if you're not doing either one of these industries, you want to be in one, you want to make money fast, what is the best way to go? Which one is better to go with? So with phone flipping, you do need a starting capital. You do have to have money to get started because you have to buy one phone at least and then flip it. The cool thing is you can buy phones very cheap. Some phones you can buy for less than $50 and flip them for $100 and make $50. You can allow your money to compound there. Now with a Facebook ads agency, you can reach out to businesses without any type of paid advertisements. And once they pay you, you spend money on their ads. So as far as Facebook ads goes, you can essentially get started with no money. And obviously, because your clients are paying you before you do any work for them, before you have to pay any work for them. So you don't have any barrier to entry as far as that goes. Your only real barrier to entry with Facebook ads is the mindset. Like if you don't know how to run Facebook ads, if you don't know how to do that well for businesses, and if you don't know how to contact businesses, that can be considered a barrier to entry. So you can always purchase a course on how to do that, on how to market to Facebook ads, or how to market Facebook ads to businesses and be very successful at it. I have my own course on that, and I also have my own course on phone flipping. So with phone flipping, kind of another barrier to entry is, how do you get these phones? Where are they? Who can you sell them to? The good thing with phone flipping is you can find a lot of that information online, as you can with some Facebook ads tips and tricks and hacks. But unfortunately, a lot of those tactics are usually outdated or they're just kind of inaccurate. So I always recommend finding a good course that can teach you how to do both of them very well. It'll help you get started and get making money a lot quicker, usually. Not always, but usually. So that's how that works. With phone flipping, I started out, I had no course. I learned by myself, and I was able to make money very fast. But I think I was kind of in the exception with that. Now, at the Facebook ads agency, I had to purchase a course because I knew nothing about Facebook ads, and that's just part of it. Now, the learning curve with Facebook ads, you can learn how to do them very well in honestly a few days. And same thing with phone flipping. You can binge watch videos or binge watch a course for 1 or 2 days and know what you're doing. Now, with both of these industries, just because you watched a course or just because you binge watched a lot of videos, it doesn't mean you're going to be an expert, because there's still stuff that you're going to have to learn on a daily basis. That's just part of it. That's part of growing and making more money. You always have to be willing to adapt and make more money. Now let's talk about convenience. So with phone flipping, it's convenient because you can decide when you want to meet up with people to purchase their phones. Obviously, you have to work around their schedule. You have to find a good meeting place that's convenient for you or for them. And that can be a bit of a hassle, but it's better than being at a 9-to-5 job all day, when you can go out and meet somebody for 30 minutes, grab their phone, and you just made $100 to $200. Now with Facebook ads, it's really cool because you can kind of do that literally sitting in your bed. So sometimes I'll be calling businesses or taking calls from businesses literally laying in my bed, like right after I wake up, and I can make money that way. And for that, I think it's really cool. I can make money at my house just from Facebook ads. I don't have to leave my house, and I can do that on vacation. So with phone flipping, if you have a lot of customers in your town, if you leave town for a week, you're not getting any of those phones. Of course, you can try to get phones where you're on vacation at. That's a little bit harder. With Facebook ads, nobody even knows where I'm located. I don't have to deal with local businesses. I can deal with anybody in the United States. So I can go on vacation for a month, 2 months, 3 months, and my business will not change because I can do everything from any remote location anywhere I am. So that's probably one of my favorite things about the Facebook ads agency is I can do everything I want almost on my own time, in my pajamas, at my house, or wherever I want to do it. So that's, of course, a great outcome. Back to the scalability. So with phone flipping, you have the potential. You can literally make $10,000 plus a month. You really can. I'm not just saying that. It's very, very possible. The cool thing with Facebook ads is you also can do that starting out on month 1, month 2, or month 3. So you can be 3 months into your Facebook ads agency. You can have 15 clients. And the cool thing is, you might never have to get more clients again. So if you can keep those 15 clients, then they will pay you every single month for the rest of their business life. So that means you're not spending time worrying about getting other businesses unless you want to make just more money. And then also, once you have Facebook ads running for a business, you don't have to spend more than a couple hours a month checking in on their ads and kind of looking at how everything's going. So for me, with Facebook ads, I think it's a lot easier. It's a lot less, it doesn't take near as much of your time, and you can do it. It's a lot more convenient. You can do it everywhere. That being said, they are both great industries. I have a course on phone flipping. I have a course on Facebook ads and getting ads for businesses. And I encourage you to try both industries out and see what works for you. So the cool thing about phone flipping is you do have a lot of free time. Well, guess what? That gives you a great opportunity to take up another craft that you can do in your free time, which is running ads for businesses. And it's extremely successful. You can easily supplement your income from phone flipping, running Facebook ads. They both don't take a lot of time out of your schedule, and they're easy to put together. If you're running a Facebook ads agency and you just want to get out of the house more, make a little bit more money, you can definitely do that by picking up phones, posting ads locally, buying phones locally, and then reselling those online or locally again. So I've got 2 different Facebook groups. They're completely free. One is just for phone flipping. I'm going to post a link for that below. The second link will be just for Facebook ads. So learning how to do ads for businesses, how it works, and kind of just a little mastermind group. Again, both of those are free. And then if you want to take another step, and if you really want to get into a course about either one of them or both of them, contact me. I would love to get you set up and get you into one of my courses and be working with you on a one-to-one level. So if you have any questions about that, let me know. But again, I can't stress enough. Both of these industries are amazing. Both have worked amazingly for me, and I love being in both of them. They're extremely profitable, and they're just another way that you don't have to worry about being at a job you don't like, or having a schedule that you don't like, or being with people you don't like. So that's why I love both of them. You should give them both a try. And the biggest thing is, don't build these invisible barriers in your mind to where you think that one of them won't work or one of them is just not possible or attainable, because simply that's not true. And if you believe that, you're going to be losing out on a ton of money. So thank you guys. Check the links below, get into both of my Facebook groups, and I hope to see you there.